Hello everyone. Today I will discuss one story from Standard 10 book, supplementary book. The story's title is The Thief Story by Ruskin Bond. Let me tell you about the author first. He was a famous Indian writer in English and born on 19th of May 1934. His father died in 1944. Then he started living with his grandmother. Presently, he lives in Mussoorie Ivy Cottage in Landour. He had started writing at the age of 11. He is famous for his short stories, known as a leading writer in English. There are three main characters in this story: Hari Singh, Anil, and the publisher. Among all these three characters, Hari Singh and Anil are the major characters and the publisher is a minor character. You all must be thinking that by the title that what kind of story it is. But you will know that this is a story which will give you a good values. The theme of the story. Ruskin Bond's The Thief Story is more than a thief story because it deals with human values and relationships. The author says that it is easier for a thief to rob a greedy man, but it is very difficult for a thief to rob an honest man. The narrator was a thief who had the habit of stealing out of the circumstances he had in his life. That means he had become a thief because of the situation he had faced in his life. Anil was a person who did not have his regular income, but he helped Hari Singh a lot. Once Hari Singh had stolen money from Anil's house, but very soon he realized his mistake and returned that money. So we can change anybody's bad attitude by kindness and care. Now let me tell you about the story of the chapter, which is very interesting. So let us start. The narrator was a thief. Although he was only 15, he was very experienced and successful in that field of stealing. He used to change his name every month to avoid the police. Once he met a young man of 25 named Anil. He targeted him for stealing. He introduced himself to Anil as Hari Singh. Anil had no regular income. He made his money by fits and starts. That means once he gets money from somewhere and then he has to wait for a long time for the next check to come. Because he used to write for the magazines. Hari Singh wanted to work for Anil even if Anil had no money to pay him regularly. Anil asked him if he could cook for him. Then he agreed. And one day he cooked so terribly that Anil had to throw that food for the stray dogs. Then he asked him to go away, but Hari Singh did not leave Anil's company. Anil had so much of faith on him that he had given the door keys to him so that any time he could come in and go out. This made Hari Singh more attached to him and a sense of belongingness had developed in him. Later on, Anil Singh got a bit kind to him and said that he would teach him how to cook. Because Hari Singh did not leave that Anil's company and he thought that I must teach him something so that at least he would cook for me. And then he started teaching him how to read and write also. He also taught him how to add the numbers. Hari Singh started making money out of the amount he was being provided for shopping. Every day he used to go for shopping for Anil. And every day what he used to do, every day he made 1 rupee out of buying the supplies for the day. That means every day he used to make profit of 1 rupee out of that money. And one day Anil came home with a bundle of notes he had got. You know from where he had got that amount? By selling a book to a publisher. And then what did he do that? with that money, he tucked that money under the mattress. Hari Singh had noticed that. And as he had that habit of stealing every time, he could not resist himself from stealing that money also. And Hari Singh crept to the bed where Anil was sleeping. He then slid his hand under his mattress and took the money out very cautiously. Anil was in deep sleep at that time. Hari Singh startled and left the room immediately. He thought he could catch the Lucknow Express at 10:30 and he left that house. While on the road, what did he do? He counted the money and it was 600 rupees in 50s. What was the amount? 600 rupees in 50s. Then he thought he could live like an oil rich Arab with that money. As he had a plan to catch the Lucknow Express at 10:30, he reached to the station and he had tucked that money with the string of his pajama on the waist while walking on the road. The train was about to leave and he could easily jump into it. But what did he do? He did not jump into the train and he stopped for a while and hesitated to do that whatever he had planned, and he remained still at the platform and stood alone there for some time. That was the time that he had recalled all the things which he had enjoyed there in Anil's house. He had no friends to take help also that time, because for him friends were only trouble. He did not know anybody except Hari Singh, and he did not go to any hotel also because he did not like to do that. And it was a chilly night and the drizzle also added to his problem. The notes also got wet as he was completely drenched in the rain. His clothes also got stuck to his body. He thought he had done a wrong thing by stealing a person who helped him a lot. He realized his mistake and thought about his education he was getting at Anil's place. He thought that the excitement of theft led him to steal, but his education could help him even more in future. Then what did he do? He decided to go back and keep that money as it was. And it was more difficult job, more tough task for him to go back and return the money, because he wanted to do that unnoticed. He then came to the bazaar and sat down in the shelter of a clock tower. It was midnight. He also thought that in the morning Anil would probably have given him 2 or 3 rupees to go to cinema, because he used to give money to him to go to cinema. But now he had all the money. He thought about his education, cooking, shopping for Anil, and lastly making 1 rupee earning every day. Hari thought that during his career as a thief, he studied that when a greedy man loses his goods or money, he becomes afraid. When a rich man do that, he becomes angry. And when a poor man do that, poor man does that, he shows his acceptance. The notes were also damp from the rain. He went back and kept that money under the mattress very carefully. And that time was the midnight. At that time he was very nervous, because it is easy to steal something than to return it undetected. Next morning, what did he find? Next morning he got up late, but by that time Anil already made his tea by himself, and when Hari Singh got up, he found that Anil stretching out his hand with a 50 rupee note and told him that he had earned some money by selling a book to a publisher. Now he would be able to pay him regularly. See the kindness of Anil. Hari Singh was spellbound to hear this, and he found the note still wet from the night's rain. He felt ashamed of himself and repent on his greed for money. But then also he smiled at Anil in his most appealing way. He thought that Anil was so honest, caring, and kind to him, and he was doing such a wrong thing to him. Actually, Anil knew everything about the robbery, but neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything to the narrator. He only said to Hari Singh one line, and that was also very touching to Hari Singh. That line was what? Today we will start writing sentences, because every day Anil used to teach him, and first he taught him words and then it will come to the sentences. So by the time he was ready to teach him sentences, Hari Singh had done that thing. So he said that today we will start writing sentences. That means Anil's kindness and love helped Hari Singh to change the habit of stealing. So, what moral we are getting from this chapter? The moral which we are getting is we should never break anybody's trust, which Hari Singh was doing. And the second which we are getting from this chapter is our kind concern and love can change any evil person to a good human being. Thank you for listening to me.